Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is John Brantley, and this is the second video from this YouTube series. So thank you for taking the time to just hang out with me and watch the video. Really appreciate it. I do apologize if I look a little tired. I was up for about 16 or 17 hours working, and then I took a little nap and then got back up to start working again. So I apologize if I look a little tired, but I did want to take a break to make this video because I know me. If I don't force myself to make this video, I'm not going to make it, and I wanted to make sure to share this with you and stay accountable to my plan, my goal of making these videos. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. There's just like really two pieces of good news and then one not so good news that is actually good news. The two pieces of good news is that I think I mentioned in the last video that I make resin products and I sell them. I make dominoes and tic-tac-toes and chess sets, and I had just finished working on this one, and before I even finished polishing it, putting it in a box and really starting to promote it, it had already sold. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm so happy that my products are selling. People are interested in my products. I'm going to start making more of these. So I'm happy that that sold. The other thing is I got my first sale. I've got my first client for 2025 for a wedding event. A bride and groom purchased 250 coasters for their wedding. That's coming up in late spring, early summer this year. So that's the very first order that I got for this season. So I'm very, very happy about that. So it seems like things are off to a pretty good start. So those are the two bits of good news that I have. The other bit of news I have is, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but I was working, if you hear like a buzzing sound, I apologize. I'm in my loft, my work loft, and there's like work going on. I think they're doing the leaf blower and cleaning up the street, so I do apologize for that. So for the past 6 months I was working at a warehouse. I had hit like some financial roadblocks and needed a job very, very quickly, and this is what was available. It was available, it paid fairly well, it was a reliable job, so I took it. And so for the last 6 months I've been working in a warehouse, and even though I knew that it was only a temporary thing, I stayed with it for as long as I could. And then, but towards the end I can tell that I just wasn't feeling the job. Warehouse work just isn't for me, and no offense to anyone that's out there working in a warehouse, it's just not for me. And it's not that I'm unaccustomed to doing hard work, that's not the case at all. I'm a very hard worker, and I consider myself one of the hardest working people there, one of the most reliable people there. But towards the end I can tell that my mind and my heart and my spirit just wasn't into it. While I was working there, I was not working on my business. It was such a physically demanding job, and I'm almost 55. So, and I'm not saying that 55 is old, but your body does start to wind down a bit. You don't bounce back and recover the way you used to. And this warehouse job is a very physically demanding job. And I noticed that from the time I started working there until now, I wasn't working on my business. I was either working 8 to 10 hour shifts and then sleeping, recovering, and then working 8 to 10 hour shifts and sleeping, recovering. So I was never doing anything that I was passionate about, was not doing anything to further my business, barely even spent time with my dogs, just didn't have the energy to do it. And it was really taking a toll on my mind, because I just wasn't happy. So I started taking some time off. I started taking days off, and which was within my rights to do it. I had accumulated, vacation time and all that kind of stuff. So it was perfectly fine, but I noticed I was taking quite a bit of time off. And then about 3 weeks ago, I hurt my shoulder, and it just became physically impossible for me to do my job. I would go in there and work 8 to 10 hours lifting, 50 pound boxes or 50 pound bags and pulling things and pushing carts and all that for 8 to 10 hours. And over the holiday season, Originally it was 5 days a week, but over the holiday season it was 6 or 7 days a week. So it was really, really physically demanding. So after I hurt my shoulder, I would go there and work my shift, but then I was in so much pain after work. And then the next day, I noticed I was taking anywhere between 9 and 12 tablets of the ibuprofen a day. And I wasn't able to sleep because it was just, I had to find that right spot where my shoulder wasn't hurting. And, so it was made resting and recovering very, very difficult. So then I started taking more time off from that, and I think I just got on their radar. And they just decided to let me go. At first I was very, very upset because I thought, well, what kind of a stupid company are they that they would let go one of their hardest working, reliable employees? Because to be perfectly frank with you, a lot of people there were just like very, very lazy. They moved at a turtle's pace, and it drove me crazy because I'm one of those people that's a hard worker, and I'm a worker. Like I like to hustle, I like to move, I like to get things done. So then I go to this warehouse and everyone's moving at a turtle's pace, and it was just driving me crazy. So when they let me go, I was like, that's pretty stupid of them to do that. And then it immediately went from anger to fear, because that was my main source of income. And it's like I've just started to get my finances leveled and things, moving in the right direction, and now I'm back at square one. So immediately fear set in. But then after the anger and then the fear, then soon after came calm and peace. Because if you had watched my last video, I talked about how this is my do or die sort of moment where I want to make my business a business. I'm tired of treating it like a hobby. I'm tired of treating it like, weekend thing. I'll make a sale here, a sale there. I'll make a cute set of dominoes and whatever. I wanted to make it a business. I wanted to turn my passion into a business and really make good money. I know that I have great products, and I know that there's a demand for it. I just need to start doing it. So when they let me go, I saw it as an opportunity to really put my money where my mouth is and start working on my business. So that's the bad news. That's not really bad news. I got let go from my job, but if if the sale of my tic-tac-toe set and the client that I just acquired for the 250 coasters is any indication of the direction I'm going, I think I'm going to be okay. So, and if any of you guys, like I said, I want this to be a platform where we can all share with each other and elevate each other. If you're going through something similar, please leave it in the comments. Share with me with whatever you think you want to share with me. And let's lift each other up. Let's get each other to the goals that we want to get to. But yeah, that's about it. I don't want to ramble on any more than I have to. Just wanted to make this quick video and share with you the good and not so good, but then good news. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you want more of these videos, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you take that quick second to just click the subscribe button. And I'm going to start making more of these videos, give you guys more updates. I've already signed up for a ton of pop-up events and craft fair events over the next few months. So I'll be sharing those and giving updates on the improvements with my finances and some of the software and apps that I'll be using to keep track of my finances, because I have more of an artist mind and not so much of a business mind. So I can, if I can get my finances in order, that's a huge plus and a huge win. And if I can share that information with you to help you guys, then that's a double win. So I have a lot of things going on in the next few months, and I'm definitely going to start sharing that with you. Again, thank you for listening, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Take care.